What's up, friends? It's your boy, Justin, from Effortless Booking, your #1 flight booking website that is guaranteed to find you the best flight tickets for your journey at the best price you can ever imagine, without any extra cost on your end. Don't just take my word for it. Go try it out yourself at effortlessbooking.com and see the difference. Once again, welcome to Effortless Booking channel. In today's video, I want to share with you the top 10 things to know about France before you visit. But before I do that, I have something special for you. An offer that will blow your socks off if you act now. Please check out the link in the description to get a free report that details how you or anyone can get a free 2 to 7 days vacation, depending on your choice of location, at luxury hotels and resorts in over 130 holiday destinations across the world. Well, you can thank me later, but make sure you watch this video to the end to get the full gist. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel or leave us a comment in the comments section. After all, it takes less than 2 seconds to click the subscribe button. Please, do so. It encourages us to keep creating more helpful content, and you'll never miss any of our fantastic deals and videos again. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Pinterest for more fantastic deals and awesome content. With that said, let's dive in. Top 10 things to know about France before you visit. France is known the world over for some of its most famous tourist attractions. However, it also boasts more than 170 castles and monuments. From the Eiffel Tower to the Mont Saint-Michel, these French landmarks and monuments have inspired artists and poets for centuries. Below is a list of 10 important things to know about France before you visit. Number 10. Paris Gare du Nord is Europe's busiest railway station. Regarding trains, Gare du Nord in Paris is the busiest railway station in Europe and the world, except Japan. There are more than 214 million passengers who pass through it every year. Built in 1846, the original station became too small for operations, so it was demolished and rebuilt in 1889. Between the 1930s and 1960s, further extensions were carried out. As part of the preparations for the Paris Olympics in 2024, the station is also undergoing further expansion. An additional 200,000 passengers will be accommodated daily as a result of this increase. Number 9. Supermarkets in France can't throw away food. In France, supermarkets are not allowed to throw away food that is close to the best by date. Instead, they should donate the food to a charity or food bank. In 2016, France passed this law to reduce hunger and prevent food waste. Number 8. Louis XIX was the King of France for just 20 minutes, the shortest ever reign. The French king held the throne for only 20 minutes after his father abdicated in July 1830, leaving him to succeed Charles X. Following this brief period, Louis Antoine also abdicated in favor of his nephew, the Duke of Bordeaux. In history, he holds the joint record for the shortest reign of a monarch. His remarkable record is shared by Crown Prince Luis Felipe, who succeeded his father as King of Portugal after his death. 20 minutes later, he also died of a wound. Number 7. In France, you can marry a dead person. The French law allows you to marry posthumously in exceptional cases, which is rather shocking. You must prove that the deceased intended to marry you while they were alive in order to qualify. It is also necessary to obtain permission from the French president. Most recently, a jihadist gunned down a gay policeman on Paris Champs-Élysées in 2017, and his partner was allowed to marry him posthumously. Number 6. The French army invented camouflage. Camouflage was invented by the French during World War I in 1915. As a means of blending in with the environment around them, they hired artists to paint their vehicles and guns. To do this, they painted lines that distracted from the object's shape. A year after the French began camouflaging their equipment, other countries followed suit. Camouflage styles varied from country to country. Number 5. The world's greatest cycle race, the Tour de France, is more than 100 years old. The Tour de France is on every year. Did you know that the famous cycling race has been running since 1903? Even COVID-19 couldn't stop it. It's now the most prestigious cycling race in the world, lasting 23 days and covering 3,383 kilometers, 2,102 miles. Number 4. The first face and heart transplant in the world took place in France. Paris Georges Pompidou Hospital performed the first face transplant in 2005 and the first heart transplant in 2013. Powered by batteries that weigh 3 times as much as the heart, the device simulates the contractions of the heart. Number 3. France produces over 1,500 types of cheese. There are over 1,500 different cheeses made in France, although the exact number is unknown. For cheese lovers, this may sound like a dream come true. As a matter of fact, France ranks among the top 10 countries in terms of cheese consumption. Cheese is eaten by more than 95% of the French population. Several characteristics define French cheeses, including how long they age, how they are made, and how moldy they are. Number 2. France has more Nobel Prize winners in literature than any other country. France has produced some of the world's most influential writers and thinkers, with 15 French individuals winning the prestigious award since 1901. Sully Prudhomme was the first French poet and essayist to win the award. There are a number of well-known poets, novelists, and writers from France, such as René Descartes, Voltaire, Charles Baudelaire, Blaise Pascal, Gustave Flaubert, and Victor Hugo. Number 1. France is the most visited country in the world. There are more visitors to France than any other country in the world. Approximately 89 million people visit France every year to enjoy the culture and food. Along with being the most visited country in the world, Paris is one of the most visited cities as well. The city of Paris, France, welcomed more than 19 million tourists in 2019. Year after year, it consistently ranks among the top 10 most visited cities. That's where we'll call it a wrap for today's video on top 10 things to know about France before you visit. Thank you for watching. And just before you click off to start watching some funny cat videos, make sure you have not forgotten to download the free report I mentioned earlier. Don't say I didn't tell you about it when you hear others sharing the luxury vacations they got for free from Effortless Bookings partnership. The link is in the description and in the first pinned comment below this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a comment in the comments section. We'll make sure we respond to all your comments, and don't forget to share this video with family and friends. Finally, don't forget to book your next flight on effortlessbooking.com. It is the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels to anywhere around the world. A trial will convince you. Until then, subscribe, share, and watch out for our next video. This is Justin, signing off. Have a nice day.